part of the problem is we don't know what the Obama administration's proposal is. That's not his. No, and actually he's walked away from that.
I'm asking the ones that are now available.
There are none available. None. That one, I do not, that is why I'm doing the listening session. That's why I'm taking the time to come out and hear from you, because, yes, I'm aware of some of the misconceptions or statements that are made on the internet. I wish you'd say something about some of the ones that are said about me that aren't true, too. See, and that is, no, all I'm suggesting is, okay, can I answer?
Would you?
If you're given time.
I'm going to say those things may be in that bill.
Then I suggest you read it, sir.
I'm trying to read it. Every moment I have to spare, I read the bill. And by the way, I might point out, if you go onto my internet webpage, it's called the transparency section, and you punch in the button, you can read it for yourself. See, the problem is, ma'am, the bill is not specific to those kinds of issues. The unintended consequences, the things that are in that, and the way the regulators write the law to implement, you don't know. And that is the fear of something that large that you do not know.
I do know that.
Can I give you an entirely different example? Is there anybody in here that wants your children to be poisoned by lead in a toy purchased from China? No. All right. So we passed a bill almost unanimously in 2009 to outlaw toys from China or anywhere else that have lead in them that might poison our children. The regulators took that legislation and wrote regulations to require your local motorcycle dealership to remove youth motorcycles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Why? Because there may be an opportunity for your child to chew on the valve stem or the battery cable. Now, if there's anybody in here as a parent that allows your kids to do that, go. We don't have a lot in common. I had to actually put an amendment on the appropriations bill about a month ago saying that the Consumer Product Safety Commission could not enforce the regulations they crafted to require youth motorcycles, ATVs, and snowmobiles be taken off the market. Because I'm hearing from the motorcycle dealerships all over the state saying, what are you guys thinking? Where's the common sense? I'm going, I don't know what they're thinking. The intent was we didn't want kids eating lead on China toys, and next thing I know, a youth motorcycle is taken off the market, brand new, costing our dealerships all over the state and nation money. So I don't know. I read it the way you do it. I hope that those things aren't in there. But unless they're specifically spelled out that they're not in there, they may be.
But
because it's open to the interpretation of the regulators.
Congressman, the perpetration is that those things are in the bill. And the fact of the matter is they are not.
The fact is that if they're on the list, they may be, and there is no guarantee.
Yes.
And what I'm suggesting to you as well, just please don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Thank you, sir.
You know, that is the truth. I mean, you don't know. Because there are things said about me that are not true. But, you know, what do? Do you want us to start regulating the internet? I always tell my staff hates this, but I always say, you know why the internet's so successful? Government hasn't figured out how to screw it up yet. So you're changing your interpretation, but your interpretation and my interpretation may be the same, but it may not be necessarily what ends up in the bill. And if it's vague enough, then it could end up in there or not. I don't know.